Flare 7 Days to Die with Silverblade.
Damn it, son of a... Ouch.
You must remember to,
88 miles per hour!
Don't you feel foolish?
Greetings, minions, pilots, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing War Thunder, and this is kind of my first episode. I don't know how often I'll do these. Just depends on if I have a good replay to do, because I don't really feel like playing it and commenting as I play it, because I really get super focused when I do, and that means I get really quiet. So anywho, I will, if I have a good game, I'll save a replay of it and then record these videos over the replay. So anyways, in this particular replay, my first one, we're going to be using the P36A Hawk. It's basically one of the starter airplanes for the American side, and my personal preference is to stick with, well, my home country and its fighting forces, for good or for ill sometimes. So yeah, we'll get this sucker started. So replays, and this one I think it was, yes, Holy Terror. So this is one of my first matches that I started doing really well in. So hopefully this will keep recording as we get going into this. So it took a few seconds for it to get going, and as you can see, the frames per second is just skyrocketing, which is awesome. I got the graphics set up to maximum, and it should look pretty damn good once it gets going. It'll take just a second here, and I'll try switching the camera views from time to time. Here we go. So this is all autopilot. I'm not moving this now. Pretty badass, huh? Overshooting like crazy. Of course, I am kind of new to this game and still trying to get adjusted to it. I've only played it for a little while, but I put in a bunch of matches, so there's that. I think this is one of the first matches I played where I didn't die at all. But we'll see, won't we? I might have the wrong match, actually. And you might get a little nauseous with some of the maneuvers I was doing. Let's see. So I started really ripping these guys up. Of course, it doesn't take much, but it was a lot of fun to buzz by those ships, that's for certain. And so far, nothing really chasing after me. Yet. They're too busy off fighting each other. Now this is arcade mode, so the controls are not realistic. Again, I'm just trying to get adjusted to this game, but I think I handled myself fairly well, besides overshooting. See, I have a tendency to just want to spray him down like a fire hose. But this is a really beautiful game, especially with the graphics maxed out. But even on lower settings, it's quite a gorgeous game. Boom, there goes one. My machine guns are reloading. Oops, there we go. Looks like I got some bird shit on the windshield there. Oh yeah, I love this view though. So I am controlling the views, but I'm not controlling the game. Let's see if I can get a better view here. So this guy, where is he at? Right there, he's trying to get me. So I just let him soak in some ammo. Of course, it was pretty lame because I don't think I landed any hits on him. And as you can see, my aircraft has already taken some damage. So here's where I start to get really into it. So he's trying to do a very tight turn, but he doesn't lose me. He's after that Fury Mark 1. I won't let him have it, because he's my guy. He's my buddy. I don't know who the hell he is. But either way, I'm all about trying to help out my own team. Even though I'm grossly incompetent at times. And just not leading him right. I have to get those rounds ahead of him so he runs into the bullets. And keep pinging him. Definitely made him feel it. And I just crossed into this guy's line of fire, which is not smart on my behalf. That's what happens when I get too aggressive in my piloting. I kind of lose situational awareness of my buddies and end up going after their kills. So if I didn't kill that one and get credited for it, at least I got the assist, or vice versa. So let's see. Killing power. I'm leading him a little bit more, but not enough. And this poor bastard has got so many guys on his tail. Oh, man. So I'm just spraying and praying at this point. So my technique, whether it's right or wrong, is get the high power going to get to the target area or to outrun, but then cutting power to the throttle to slow down into my turns and hoping that my opponent will just keep the throttle floored. It works for me sometimes. Sometimes, not so much. But it's just something I'm trying to feel out. Whoa! Almost got clipped there. I'm not gonna let that stand, am I? Gonna have some beef Wellington here in a minute. think I just tagged him, but we'll see. And he's trying to dogfight 2 fighters in that thing. Now, I'm not overly familiar with the Wellington. I just know it's a big bomber, and it does not fly like a fighter. And I just dropped his ass. So that worked out pretty good. Whoa, nausea cam. And I'm jinking and jiving. And that was the end of the battle, I believe. So let's get to the stats menu. And let's see, on that one there, got 3 air kills, 11 ground targets destroyed. So that was a pretty good day for me. I got a bunch of medals out of that. I just don't have a listing of it here, but yeah, it worked out pretty good. And that was one of my early battles in the game, and I did it without dying once. So that's something I'm pretty proud of. Now, some of you guys that have been playing War Thunder for a while, or other games of this nature, are probably snickering at me, and that's fine. I've played realistic battles in other games that are of similar nature, and I do alright. I'm not making a claim to be a professional. Sometimes I do get the qualification of ace, but not always. I get shot down quite a bit, but I also shoot down a lot as well. I'm not exactly a slouch, and I've been playing games of this nature since way back in like 1984-85 with F-15 Strike Eagle. Graduated up from that to Microprose's Gunship, and of course those are more modern fighting craft. But you know, I always go back to Microsoft's combat flight simulators, particularly I think it was number 3, and I do fairly decent at them. But I'm not, again, I'm not claiming to be a pro. But that's just my take on the P36A Hawk. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a brief little episode. Probably do a couple more, and that'll be that. But I'm not going to do this on a regular schedule. These will just be kind of tossed in when I feel like it, and if I have a good replay to show. I would do them live, or as I'm playing them, but it ends up where I end up going dead quiet, and a little commentary is part of the fun of it. At least for you guys, I assume. So yeah. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Like, dislike, comment either way. Share my videos if you like what you've seen. If maybe you've seen something that you can learn from, or learn not to do, as it may be. Who knows, maybe my commentary is funny enough to be entertaining. I don't know. But yeah, share my videos. I would appreciate the free advertising. But just don't spam. Also, subscribe to my channel if you think it's worth doing. I believe it is, but that's entirely up to you. And follow me on Twitter at SilverbladeDag, D-A-G-G, so you can know what other games I play and when they get put up, so you can get involved in those games as well. So thanks for watching, and until next time, see you later. Twitch. Now I gotta change my pants.